Ladies, seriously, do you realize how female lions would grade you if they could actually make out a little report? Human females are fucked up. Not really their fault. There's a lot of reasons for that. But it goes like this. They used to be in charge, and now they're not. And they're fucking run by idiot asshole men. I mean, because if they weren't idiot assholes, this planet would be engaged in doing a lot of shit besides fighting each other and building bombs and fucking missiles and shit, right? We'd learn how to get along. But you know what? We're steeped in these fucking old books that were written thousands of years ago before people were ever taught to get along, and they're not even taught now. So how the fuck can we even hope to have a chance here, now, in the present? And has any one of you ever felt the violin? Seriously. Karen says it's a miracle that every woman should experience at least once before she dies, you know? That orgasm feeling again and again and again, depending on how well the violinist plays. Yeah. And Karen Alberto, Kansas City area, somewhere in Missouri. What I would appreciate is you to call my phone again, because that new phone that I lost had your new number. And since you went down to San Francisco to tell Benjamin Krem that you believed I was my Trey, and that I had a miracle that everyone, yeah, people are like fucking seeing shitty diapers, Dave Chappelle, you know, they're waiting for fucking, I don't know what, but it'd be cool if Karen Alberto could actually give me a call and do a telephone interview and to say, ladies, you know what? Why not? Why not tell someone, you know what? Play the violin and see fucking how it feels, you know? Whatever. I'm driving. I'm not talking on the phone. Well, I gotta pay attention, because idiots in California, they get a little wet and they start driving like maniacs. It wasn't like that in South Bend. And yeah, Karen, you can tell people that it was eerie, creepy with Benjamin Krem. Oh yeah, dude's insane. I swear to God, my Trey is about a celebration of life. Okay, this planet is on its way out. There is no celebration. Polar bears that are jumping into the fucking into the water and drowning and probably freezing to death before that happens and shit. You know what? They're not celebrating shit. We're tearing this fucking planet up, and it's all because of men. And because fucking there's no limit on birth. I'll tell you what. If we keep fucking at the same pace, it ain't gonna matter. We're gonna be 3 fucking deep, okay? The entire planet will be paved in fucking something to build a parking lot, and it can't continue, all right? It has to be reined in. And you know how it could happen? Seriously. With money, they can pay every woman to have something done so where she can't have kids after she has one, and it's so much that she'd be a fool not to, alright? Why not? The rich have so much fucking money, you don't even have any idea. Straight up. And funny thing, even when Mott's puts out a call, you know, for a cat, like a 411, 911, to see if I can actually do what I'm saying, no one's responding. I know goddamn well that there's a cat out there. And you know what? I just fucking had it with dealing with people, you know? Like going to Sac State, showing that chubby little fucking moron. I'll tell you what. She was like, Aaron, and I said, wow, you teach young minds. And she called the fucking campus cops on me. I didn't do anything wrong, but it's what people do. And you know what? If I wasn't such a fucking cocky asshole sometimes, maybe. But that wasn't cocky. That was just fucking, that was making an opinion, alright? there's only so much that I can do by myself. I've already brought a cat back. My body would be consumed by, I guarantee you, cancer. My body was falling apart. Huge bitch tits. And you know what? It ain't like that. And, you know, so much taken from the cops, man. I'll tell you what, if you have somebody in your life that actually perishes from a cancer, because it's going to prove out that what I'm saying is true about stevia, alright? What you can do is you can blame a whole set of different people. You might blame Diego Sanchez or whoever kept him from telling the truth again and again. Yeah, you know what? If you got a female in your family, or even a male too, you know what? With breast cancer, Alex Sonoma's little thing vanished in 14 fucking days. You know, blame those who are keeping him from telling the truth. You blame Lou Holtz. I mean, there's a slim chance if I go to the NFL and have a career like Jack Del Rio that, well, I would have done it differently. I would have had money. I would have already had a fait accompli, you know, and I can bring this cat back. You know what? Proves on my trail. The only way that I could bring that cat back is if I got all the toxic shit out of the liquid that she drinks beforehand, okay? I can do that. Only way that I can do that is by first turning water into a gas. I can do that too. I'm the guy that discovered the reason why George Bush and the FDA seized stevia and made it illegal. Foolish, gentlemen. You should have just fucking wrote a law and said, no, we don't want it, but you let it in, and then you seized it, and someone allowed it to come into the country. You know, that was a staged little game. And so I started fucking searching around, figuring out the truth, and when it blew the top of a blender off and hit the ceiling, and this white shit went over everything, I was like, God damn, man. I finally found it. You know what? I didn't know it was going to lead to the fountain of youth, alright? But I can tell you this, I'm not going to stop smoking, alright? And the reason is because I'm going to look as young as I can. And, you know, I lived a life where I should be fucking washed up. Guys that snorted and smoked as much methamphetamine as I did, they're fucked up. They're done. I mean, wrecked. And, you know, guys that didn't, you know, if they were using an easel and they caught something in prison, right, like Hep C, we should get a class action lawsuit because they know that it happens and they know they can't stop it, but they could give free, clean needles, right, to stop the spread. And easily done, man. And you know what? You don't have to win. You know, you just have to have a little money and fucking make it look like shit, right? Draw people out, see where they really stand, you know, on the issue, okay? And it's like this, bottom line, I guarantee you that there's a certain element of people on this planet that are trying to tank it and kill it, okay? It's evidenced by everything around you, okay? By what they've chosen. They've set the scale, the dynamic for Earth on petroleum, okay? An evil toxin, once it's pumped out of the ground, but I think that actually what's going to prove true, that if the precipitous amount of water, it's raining right now, but in LA in the summertime, stop and go traffic, okay, there is no condensation, there is no moisture, it's vaporized, it's a dust, it's gone, alright? And yeah, everything that I'm saying is going to prove true, and it'd be really cool if women actually took control of their pussies for a second and said, you know what, honey, I don't care if you're the head of this or that, right? How many people bow down to you? Play the violin, sweetheart, and let's see what it does. And if that's a fucking miracle, I'll tell you what, it's not like there's not enough case evidence to compile it all up. And I can go in front of Congress and I can say, you know what? Switch toxins that are sweet, both healthy, grow in the ground, unhealthy, granular sugar, Hawaii, make that illegal along with the aspartames, and mandate the use of stevia. And the healthcare debate is a thing of the past, but can you imagine how much work or lack of, I mean, it would put people out of business. It would wreck the entire fucking industry. It really would. And you know what? Since we've been fucking wrecking this planet, why not start paying people to do different jobs, okay? To make sure that we can hand it out to our kids and their kids and, you know, yada yada, but it ain't going that direction. And so, ladies, pretend that the area between your belly button and the pubic bone is the yin and the yang, and have your man press on top and up inside on the bottom at the same time. Touch tips. You'll actually, each fingertip will feel the other. You can actually make a plate, you know, like this, and not too hard. Don't smash it, and then lick and suck the clit. And what Karen said, that's the fountain of youth. Pay that forward, pass it on, and you know what? There will be a time when my idea makes a lot of money. I don't know if I'll actually be around to benefit, and if I'm not, a lot of people should batten the fucking hatches down. Not niggas. Peace out.